Welcome everyone, this is Deronda with Foods 101. Today I'm showing you how to make a pina colada cake. Everyone loves this. You can take it to a potluck, serve it for your family for evening dinners, take it to an afternoon luncheon, and believe me, it's your first dessert that's gone. Now to get this started, you're going to need a box of your golden butter recipe cake mix. This is what I like to use. I like to use the Pillsbury brand. It's my favorite, and you want to make sure you see the ingredients because we're going to bake this cake according to the ingredients here on the back, and it uses butter. You don't want to use a cake that uses oil. Make sure you grab one that uses butter. You're also going to need a 15-ounce can of crushed pineapples. You're going to need a 15-ounce can of your cream of coconut. This is a cream of coconut, not coconut milk. You're going to need a sweetened condensed milk. It's a 14-ounce can. You're going to need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1 teaspoon of coconut extract, and 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Now you can use less if you want it less sweetened, and of course you can use more powdered sugar if you want it more sweetened, but I wouldn't use more than 4 tablespoons. Now for the garnishing, I'm going to use sweetened coconut flakes. This is my favorite brand to use. And you're also going to want to use marachino cherries. And this is going to make a really lovely presentation when you get ready to serve your slices of pina colada cake. All right, let me get started with showing you how to make the cake. First, we're going to drain our 15-ounce can of crushed pineapples. And see how that's draining lovely down there in the bottom. We'll set this off to the side and we'll start with our cake mix. Add your cake mix to a large mixing bowl. Now the back of this cake mix calls for 1 cup of water, 3 eggs, and a stick of softened butter. And I've gone ahead and cut it down into slices there. We're going to use a hand mixer to mix this on medium speed for the next 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes are up, and as you can see, I've been scraping down the sides of my bowl. Now we're going to add this. Let me get the cake batter off my beaters there. And we're going to add this to a 13 by 9 inch pan that I greased and floured very well. And we're going to bake this cake in a 350 degree preheated oven for the next 35 to 40 minutes. Now you can use the toothpick test to make sure that your cake is well done. You're just going to want to spread it out. Now this is off to the oven. While your cake's baking, we're going to add our sweetened condensed milk into a medium-sized bowl. Now I just use a spatula to make sure I get it all out because it's pretty sticky and you'll leave a lot in the can, as you see there, if you don't use a spatula or a spoon to get it all out. You're going to add your reserved pineapple juice, and you're going to add your real cream of coconut. Now sometimes you may need to take a fork and stir your coconut cream around to make sure that it'll all come out nice and smoothly. And just to be on the safe side, again, you may want to use a spatula to make sure you get it all out. Now, with a whisk, you're just going to incorporate these 3 ingredients. Just took this beautiful golden butter cake out of the oven, and I'm going to check for its doneness by inserting a toothpick, pulling it out. That toothpick came out clean. Now, if it would have come out with a little batter on it, I would have put it back in the oven and baked it for another 3 to 5 minutes. Let your cake cool for about 5 minutes, and I'll be back to show you how we're going to prepare the cake before we put it in the refrigerator overnight. The cake has slightly cooled, and I'm using the back, or the end, I should say, of a spatula. There, you could use a wooden spoon, and I'm going to start making holes in our baked buttered cake. Okay, so you get the idea. Now that we've got the holes in our golden butter cake. Oh my gosh, it smells so yummy. Yummy, yummy. Now, I've had people ask me, while I was baking this cake, I added that cup of water. They asked me, can we add like a half a cup of rum, because that's what we use in pina coladas, and I said, be my guest. You can use a whole cup. You can substitute the cup of water for a cup of rum, or you can add half water, half rum, whatever your taste buds desire. Next, we're taking that sweetened condensed milk and the pineapple juice with that cream of coconut milk, and we're going to slowly start adding onto the top of our cake here. Make sure that you get it into, woo, it almost went over the edge, woo, but we caught it, okay? I'm telling you, if y'all could be here, if you could smell this fabulous cake and that coconut, that cream of coconut, you would just be going, ooh la la, ooh la la, oh yeah, Okay, back and forth. Now it's gonna seem to be somewhat saturated, but that's just the nature of this cake. All right, it's all on there. Next, we're going to top it off with that drained pineapple. That crushed, drained pineapple. This is what it's gonna look like once you get all that crushed pineapple evenly spread on the top. And now we're going to cover this deliciousness with plastic wrap. And this is going to go into the refrigerator overnight. And I'll be back to show you how we're adding that whipped topping. I've got my cake here that's been sitting in the refrigerator overnight. And as you can see, there's no liquid running around the edges, because the cake here has just absorbed that coconut cream and that sweetened condensed milk along with the pineapple juice up like a sponge. So all those fabulous flavors are now here in our butter cake. Now, the next step we're gonna do is we're going to put our whipping cream together. So I'm gonna add it here, my 2 cups in a bowl, along with that 1 teaspoon of coconut extract. So I'm just going to measure it out, add it in there. And of course, I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and I'll add that about a minute into beating our heavy whipping cream. All right, now I'm going to start adding the powdered sugar. And this will take about 3 minutes until we get stiff peaks here on our heavy whipping cream. Now after 3 minutes, this is what your whipping cream should be looking like. It's got stiff peaks. Now you don't want to overbeat it or it'll turn into butter for you. All right, let me get those off of my beaters. And now we've got our cake. We're going to bring it back and we're just going to add this loveliness to the top. Ooh, yes, yummy, yummy. Okay, just put it all on there. I'm going to get a spatula so we can get it all out and evenly spread it around on the top of your pina colada cake. I'm telling you, my mouth is watering. I can't wait to cut into it and show you what it's like. But most of all, I can't wait to taste it and tell you what it's going to be tasting like. I'm going to cut into it. I dig out a piece here. And I'm going to show you what it's like on the inside. Looky there. Oh yeah, here it is. Look at that slice, and I love to garnish it with coconut and a little cherry before I bite into it. Now I've got to tell you what it tastes like. Oh my gosh, it smells absolutely fantastic. Looky there. Here goes. Absolutely filled with flavors of coconut, pineapple, butter, cake is absolutely melt in your mouth. Hey y'all, hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll catch y'all next time.